This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Looking at sports college football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Return starts from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC, and ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here. Remove the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from 143. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Catch made on the out route. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a miss. He threw the football. That brings up a third down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage. And I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
A gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The game goes back to 1895, Kirk, but as you know, it's begun to pick up intensity, this rivalry, because they are always in each other's way in the SEC.
Yeah, this rivalry doesn't necessarily have the history, even though it does go back to 1895. But you're right, things seem to change when the SEC split East and West, and it became a battle about who would represent the West, the winner typically between Alabama and LSU. It seems like every year from that point on, it's a game we all point to before the season even starts.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, what a grab! Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
1st and goal, handoff. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had.
Here he goes. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Gonna run it. It's Miller. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Russell. On the move now. Extending the play now. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run, pick up the first, and keep this drive moving.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Hunt over the middle. It's Miller. And he's brought down there.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
He will head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And it just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That'll do it for the first quarter of play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Hauled in here over the middle. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route. And I think it really caught this defense off guard.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. Can you say methodical marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense?
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts from inside the 20. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Here's the first play of the drive. Start at the 28. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw to the left side. He's got his man wide open. Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Adams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Important 3rd down play coming up. To throw, it's Russell. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a 1st down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. That completion makes it 2nd down. And now the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, tie.
This all week I wondered if this man might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's caught from inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. And there's the handoff. Running with purpose. That run moves the ball across the 35.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on your heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play. puts himself at risk of being chased down by the speed of this defense, and that's what we got, a loss for the offense.
Tackled at the 40, that'll earn a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. It's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, give him the ball.
Second down here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Press coverage now from the secondary. Turns it loose downfield. What a catch! He's in the clear. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
With the catch, it's Barry. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Stop, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. LSU is now operating in the red zone. And he keeps it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
What a great job by this defense, backed up deep in their own territory inside the red zone. But they get penetration to come up with a loss there.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but need this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Grab down the middle, it's Anderson. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Looking for a receiver. Delivers quickly to the left side. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw here. Receiver makes the catch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. On the run here, lets it go. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Can he make it? Touchdown, LSU. Will stroll into the end zone. Wow, so the Puppets are all the way to the house to put his team in front now.
Well, that's one way to do it, right? You don't have to worry about your own offense putting points on the board when you get a score from the return team. 6 points on the board, heck of a return, and they're up.
PAT puts them in front by 7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Russell. The pocket breaking down. On the run here, lets it go. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
They move to 6. They'll go to the line here on first down now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The timeout is called. It's about strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Porton. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Russell. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Inside give now from the shotgun. Here he goes. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. That puts him over 150 yards there, Kirk. We knew he was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the hype and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And now, in a rivalry game, to be able to do this, boy, it says a lot about him. I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down here for this offense. And the back now goes in motion. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Makes the grab. It's Young. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown.
patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
The BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They're going to run it here. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think about over the years, the last 30 years, going to go back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. Can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He'll field it close to the 50. And the returner will be brought down. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run, the pass, kept the defense off balance and moved to a touchdown. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
Grab down the middle. It's Hill. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. To the air. It's Russell. Slides it with throw. Make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And the single back takes the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He's looking to throw. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Here comes a handoff. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the handoff again. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Receiver makes the grab. He's in the clear. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Durham. Nowhere to run on that play. They got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Here's the second down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On over the middle. It's Durham. He will be stuffed for no gain.
Quarterback here works through progressions, Chris. Just nobody downfield, just checks it down to his back, but a great job by the defense rallying to the football.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's Durham. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's 4th down. One team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And they'll use the ground game here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Second down after that previous play. Dropping back. It's Russell. Defense is coming after him. The ball is loose in the backfield. Defense makes the recovery a turnover. That's a costly mistake grabbing the jersey there. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
They look to throw it here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Now looks deep left. He had all day. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality.
Here he goes. You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense walking the blocks and they stop him short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
So a crucial 3rd down play. Field goal from here will be 53 yards. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And now the first play of this drive will begin at the 36. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks into the clear. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done.
He's in the clear. Tackle finally made at the 37, and 1st and 10 from there.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Running back has it on a screen now. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
The field goal is good. And they've regained the lead.
Well, you talking about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st down, it's play action. The pass rush closing in. Hit just as he throws the ball. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. to the air. It's Nussmeier. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
They'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. Touchdown, LSU. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
DT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Makes it with a 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. And just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking to throw. It's Russell. And this pass is on target. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
They bring him back quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. He'll hand it off. Fights off the defender. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Can he make it to the marker? Looks like Alabama will have the first down. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
The sure hands, it's Portman. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That's caught. It's Portman. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Wow, what a first down to stop the clock, and this is where hustle and urgency come into play. At this point, you got to get a play called quickly or spike the ball.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Back to throw. It's Russell. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. All the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, and that's another touchdown for this offense. They continue to go out there.